Okay guys, so I would like to run you down on this theory of inducement because that's one of the major things that usually takes people out of the market. Normally in the market you frequently see things like this in the market and you get confused. So what is inducement? Inducement is you looking for a good demand zone, for a good zone for price reaction. Like as I earlier said in the first video, you always need to identify your demand. So normally first people would like, if you want to choose, some people choose that the market will come here and go up, but that's not it. That's what we call inducement. Normally the market will come here, manipulate and come to the second zone before going back up. Why does the market come to this second zone? Because this one is called inducement. You could see here we have a open gap. There's a fair value gap around here. We have a fair value gap around here. So this fair value gap that is situated here will manipulate the market. That's what we call market manipulation, because the support and resistance trader will buy here and put their stop loss under here. And what we are supposed to know is stop losses are liquidity in the market. Stop losses are liquidity in the market. So if you buy the market here and put your TP under here, your SL under here, you will be induced by the market. So what you're supposed to be doing is you are supposed to wait for the market to come down to this zone, because this is the zone where price is profitable in buying, price is good in buying, because you first start by sweeping out the liquidity that will be situated in this zone and filling the fair value gap here. And of course, it's a good demand zone for price reaction. So guys, for you to understand what we call by inducement is you looking for a perfect zone to buy in. That's what this theory of inducement is all about. So when you come across things like this, be skeptical about it. Be always skeptical. If for example, let me take for example, if for example this came down, let me show you guys something. If for example we had something like this, and we had something like this and boom, okay, yeah, you know, price has already filled in the fair value gap, demand zone, everything. Price has already filled all of them. So now what you'll be expecting is for the market to come down to give you a new higher high. But the aspect that price came up, it came down, it went up, and just price never filled in this space. We have a big space here. So for you to always identify inducement, you need to always be careful, watch at the market and see what the market is showing you, so you don't have lost trade, you don't have a lot of lost trades, all those things. You always make sure your trades are always in a good way. Like, okay, let me say if I can find one inducement still in this GBP JPY market. Okay, for example, this is our 4 hours time frame. This is what we call inducement. This is our 4 hours time frame. Many traders will take this zone. Some traders will take this zone as their demand zone to buy in. That once price tap in here, they can buy. But this is what we call inducement, because that is not a valid demand zone, and you can look very well. You have a lot of liquidity situated here, but some traders will be waiting for price to tap at this demand zone here for them to buy. That we call internal demand zone. So when you come down here, you see if you come down, you see we have what we call an imbalance in this zone. Because why? Price never filled in this imbalance. Price never filled in this imbalance here. So normally it's supposed to come and sweep out the liquidity situated here and buy. So the people that bought here will be out of the market by now. So that's what we call by market inducement and market manipulation.